Hey, what's going on, LinkedIn? I hope everybody's having a great day. It is frigid here in New York City, and I know there's extreme weather all around the world right now, so I hope everyone out there is staying safe. First thing I want to talk about today is Hulu ads on pause. And when I say that, I don't mean that Hulu is pausing their advertising. What I mean is they're putting ads specifically announced for Charmin toilet paper and Coca-Cola on the pause screen. Shout out to Ryan Lee for sending the article over to me today. Thought I'd appreciate it. And I do, because it's actually native. And what I mean by that is that it's not just the physical space where the logo and the advertising is appearing. At least not yet. I'm sure they'll get to that point down the road. But for today, it's about showing an actual understanding of consumer behavior and inserting an ad there that's going to fit both the format and the behavior. i.e., I am pausing Hulu because I need to go to the bathroom. So showing me an ad for toilet paper makes a lot of sense. Or I am pausing because I want to get a drink. So showing me an ad for Coca-Cola is the right time. Very smart. Number two thing I'm thinking about today, Twitter. Don't really talk a lot about Twitter here, but I love it. It's probably my most frequently used social media platform. Sorry, LinkedIn. I was actually at Twitter this morning catching up with a business friend, if you will. Ran into a number of familiar faces from previous life at Tumblr and VaynerMedia. It was great to see people. But what I really like about the platform itself is the real-time aspect of it. And obviously you can look at stories, you can look at other things and see real time. But the truth is, I don't really care what my friends or people I know are doing. What I do care about is what they're saying and what they have to say about interesting and relevant things that are happening in the news, whether that's news at a global, national, or business standpoint. I've always been a news junkie, and I know there's people who are really into fandoms, really into particular shows. I know that sports, anything that has real-time aspect, I still don't think there's any platform or any place out there that beats Twitter. From a business standpoint, we use the Nudge account to push out This Week in Native ads in an actual stream of tweets. We try and engage with social selling. I look at the profiles of people before I reach out to them to understand who I'm speaking to and maybe what's interesting and exciting to them. But it's also really interesting to see a little bit of a generational gap, both internally here at Nudge and also when I look at prospects' accounts between the people who actually use Twitter and who don't. I think there's also a little bit of a inside baseball aspect, like people that are in media or tech and have been for a long time tend to really gravitate towards it and talk about things that you almost have to be in the know to fully understand. So love the platform, obviously has its challenges, huge opportunity still from a B2B marketing standpoint. Lastly, Marie Kondo. Everyone's talking about her. I posted a great photo to Instagram a few days ago that actually showed on the street by my apartment in Brooklyn, someone had put out a rice cooker and a bunch of other stuff and put a sign and said, Kondo got to us. My wife and I watched some of the Netflix show this weekend and within minutes had dumped a whole lot of our stuff onto the living room floor so we could start going through it. It's pretty amazing and pretty powerful to see content, and this wasn't paid content, right? But content drive to a real world activity. Pretty remarkable, and there's definitely lessons that can be learned from that from marketers. I'm not quite sure what they are yet, but I'm gonna think about it and get back to you. If you have any ideas, let me know. I would say, honestly, the last thing actually tied to Marie Kondo is it got me thinking that it's time to do a digital cleanup as well. Because I've got iCloud, I've got Drive, I've got Dropbox, I've got old hard drives. It's time to go through those, delete things, clean things up, and keep it moving. Anyway, have a great day. Stay safe.